Welcome, you who have passed on. Yes, you may need a minute to come to terms with this, but you were struck by a vehicle while trying to rescue a dog, and were killed. The dog survived, but you did not. I am the goddess who will oversee your reincarnation. I understand that may be difficult to understand. You understand completely. Are you one of my worshippers? It seems unlikely. I don't recognize you. Of course, it's because of anime. One guy gets wind of the reincarnation system and then everyone and their mother knows about it. Oh, never mind. It'll save me some time if you already know what's up. As you died, saving another life, you have been given the chance to be reborn in a world very much unlike your own. Or if you wish, you may simply move on to the afterlife. What? Oh, yes, there are elves in the other world. Cat people? I mean, there are beast people. I'm sure some of them are cat-like. How is this relevant? What? Yes, there are demons, vampires, all sorts of dark creatures. I think I see. You're hoping to become a hunter, are you? Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but you're unlikely to be doing any hunting in your new life. I doubt you'll even set foot outside the place you're born. You're going to be the child of a baker, so... What? No. You don't get to choose what you reincarnate as. Did you get to choose who you'd be when you were born? No. It was all just luck of the draw. And this is what you drew. So which is it gonna be? Future baker who will take over an actually quite successful family business? Or the afterlife? Don't grumble. At least you know what you're getting into beforehand. Of course, you won't remember this conversation until you die again, so... What did you just say? How do you know that name? That's ridiculous. You're lying. He's a god. You can't save a god from drowning. He would have been just fine. So let me get this straight. You saved that guy, a god, from drowning, and he just told you his real name. Why? He'd only ever do that if he was drunk or tricked. You're joking. He wanted to repay you and you asked him to tell you a fun fact? Oh, that bastard. No, just committing, if you ever run into a blonde goddess with a bad attitude, tell her my name to get a favor, to memory. Next time I see that bastard, it's the end times for him. As loath as I am to admit it, I do actually owe him a favor. But there's no way he'd know we'd meet. He doesn't have future sight. Wait, no. If you're dumb enough to go risking your life to save someone, he made a pretty educated guess. Well, fine. I guess I can offer a few options. What do you want to reincarnate as? If you're looking to become a hunter, I should warn you, it's a nasty business. And the people who grow up to be hunters don't have happy childhoods. Would the suffering be worth the renown? You want to meet them? What, beings of the dark? Vampires? Demons? How is someone so self-sacrificing this superficial? Yes, they can be attractive, for the love of... Hold that thought. They don't care for humans, and humans don't care for them. If you want to interact with them regularly and do whatever it is you want to do with them, you'd have better luck if you were reborn a demon. But that also means being shunned by all humans and spurning the sun. Also, holy objects will hurt you. That's what I thought. I know you were resistant, but the average human lives a very nice life in... Royalty? You want to be royalty? Are you kidding? Well, unfortunately for you, all governing is handled by elected officials. There are no kings or queens like in your world. But if you're into politics, being the child of a diplomat would get you started quite nicely. You'd learn the ropes from an early age and have access to tutoring and learn various languages. It could lead to an interesting career. Oh, fine. No interest in being in a leadership position unless it's by divine right, is that it? An elf. I should have known. Yes, they have a high proficiency in magic due to their homeland. They live in harmony with nature and... They aren't immortal, but they do live around 1,000 years or so. I assume you want your new life to be as long as possible. Again, I'll stop you right there. Elves bond for life, so it's not going to be acceptable for you to play around, as you put it. With humans. Really mature. I suppose it'll be a hard lesson to learn when you realize how quickly they age, but fine. What? And now we're back to human again. Can't take the weight of living for 1,000 years? Try 1,000,000. Never mind. So, you're going to accept being human, are you? A wizard? What are you, 5? A mage. You'd be a mage. After the proper training, of course. What? No, there are no... magic academies, did you say? You'd apprentice under an older mage. It takes decades to learn everything. Standard schooling wouldn't cut it. Mages are more of a religious order anyway, but the powers are impressive. For mortals. Now, I shall reincarnate. Would you just make up your mind? I'm considering reincarnating you as a crab. Fine. Youngest child in a wealthy family. You'll never want for anything. And your life will be boring as hell. Nothing. Final offer. Good. Now... No, you cannot take your smartphone with you. You wouldn't even know how to use it. It's not like it would work there anyway. Finally. You shall now be reborn into a new world. Best of luck. I better not see you again. I know isekai enjoyers are going to be pissed at me because I've never actually watched an isekai anime. I'm just going off of plot summaries.